Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, welcome to S.O.W. Stream of Wisdom. We're back live. Y'all know how we're doing the announcements now. Everything that we would normally say is just in the description box. So if you want to do any alms, donations, whatever, you can follow that information in the description box. Shout out to all the schools, Rochester, Virginia, San Antonio, and all the other brothers and sisters that's out across the four corners of the earth spreading the truth. All right, so just want to give a shout out to everybody, all Israel, that's promoting positivity and unity. All right. So as you can probably see, the title of the class is "The Same Temptation Used on Eve is Being Used on You." The same temptation used on Eve is being used on you. Then we're gonna go over. We're gonna have a little talk on this cunning, sly dude that gamed up Eve. You know what's that saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Well, this dude, he was the author and finisher of the game. At least he thought he was. And we're gonna get into it. What I want everyone to visualize and help, I want y'all to realize that there's methods to everything in this life. There's methods and patterns. And in the garden, the way the serpent gamed up Eve, he used a certain method. He used a certain pattern of doing things. Think about how a dude, strong, dreaded, six-pack abs, good bone structure, facial features, can riz a chick. Got all the riz, all the charisma. He likes to, he can make her laugh. He can make her smile. He's fun, lighthearted. He's using a certain formula in order to gain this person's attention or respect or care. I got something.
Useless.
So I want y'all to think about methods. We're gonna think about this academically. Yeah, it's biblical, but the Bible isn't all about mysticism and spookiness. Like when people talk about spirituality, they get real spooky. Like I was led and divinely guided. Divinely guided. Like when I hear stuff like that, that just sounds normal to me, because that's normal living for me. That's a normal method that the Most High uses. But if you want to make it sound so super spiritual and add a lot of mysticism to it, you're divinely. This was a divine appointment. Ever hear him say that in church? A divine appointment.
God?
Yeah, it's a divine appointment. I bet that's how the serpent came to Eve in the garden. Girl, this was a divine appointment. The Most High wanted us to meet up. I bet he gained her up in some way, shape, or form to win her attention, to gain her trust. And we're gonna go into these different methods. We're gonna start off. I want y'all to look up the definition for method. The definition for method. We're gonna walk through this. We're gonna walk through this so all the young men, all the young women, all the old men, all the old women can sit back and recount the different patterns and the different methods that were used on them and that y'all actually use yourselves. Because we all use methods. We all have a way that we think is right to get what we want. What you got, Corey?
Method, a procedure or process for obtaining an object, such as a systematic procedure, technique, or mode of inquiry employed by or proper to a particular discipline.
Okay, so just so far in the definition of method, right? It says a procedure. You hear that word when someone's going in for surgery. It's a routine procedure. Routine, which means it's a typical procedure. This is something that's normally done. This procedure is a way of doing things. Yeah, we cut this way, pry that open, go in here, grab that, remove that, put this back in, sew it back tight. That's the procedure. It's the method. A systematic procedure, meaning there's many different steps in between to reach the said goal, the results. So you got to go through it systematically in this procedure. It said technique. When you hear technique, you think about what? What do y'all think about when you hear the word technique?
A style, a skill, yeah.
Skill, style like martial arts.
Yeah.
It's a technique.
That's technique. Technique in cooking.
Technique in cooking, right? What was it? Brining.
Right. Priming.
Sauteing, marinating. Different techniques, right? To get this certain result.
Right.
That's part of a method. That's a method. Different methods to get a certain result. Go ahead.
A systematic plan. A systematic plan followed by a systematic plan.
You left off the last part. You said was a particular art, a particular discipline.
A particular discipline or art. A systematic plan followed in presenting materials for instruction, a way, technique, or process of or for doing something.
Go ahead.
A body of skills, of techniques.
So, a body of skills. A skill set. So, not one skills, but a complete number of skills so that you can do different things and hit in different angles in different ways. A particular body of skills. Just like we use the example of cooking, we talked about martial arts. Right, martial arts, you gotta obtain different levels of skills. Or fighting. I remember when I used to fight, for some reason, I used to get perplexed how I would get tired in the ring, but I could run for miles. It used to trip me out. Like, man, why get tired in the ring, but I could run for miles? Well, it's a different fighting endurance is different than running endurance. But you have to build up all avenues of endurance. You have to develop all these different types of skills. You have to know how to throw a punch. You have to know how to use your left. You have to know how to use your right. You got to know how to bob and weave. You got to know how to block. You got to know how to anticipate a punch. You have to know how to feint. There's all these different skill sets that you got to embody. And they're all a part of a method. Okay? If y'all don't get anything out of this, understand methods. It's part of a method. Technique. Go ahead.
A discipline that deals with principles and techniques of scientific inquiry.
Scientific, meaning it's not just something random. It's bedded in science. It has trial and error, and you know the results from this. Just like what's the famous what goes up must what?
Come down.
Come down. So we understand that this method, anything you throw up is going to come back down. It's not just going to stay stuck in the air. It's not like how they say space is, just weightless, just and just stick right there. No, what goes up comes down. So there's many different methods of doing things. There's lots of books that talks about mental methods. When I say mental methods, I'm talking about when it comes to manipulating or controlling a person. There's scientific evidence of ways to deal with people to get them to do what you want them to do. It's crazy. It gets dark. It can be very sinister. All right, so I'm gonna name out some books. And it's only sinister if it's used in a sinister way. Right? So, some books. 48 Laws of Power. Y'all heard of that book? Yeah, so you never heard of it? Well, it's a book and it talks about human psychology. How to deal with people and how people can deal with you and how to recognize what they're doing towards you. And if you're able to recognize a certain method, like I said, we're going into methods. If you're able to recognize a certain method that someone is using on you, you know how to counteract it, right? So it's just about learning. It's about learning the human mind. So 48 Laws of Power, a good one that I read when I was younger, how to win friends and influence people. Very good one because it teaches you how to befriend people and earn their trust. It's a very useful skill in life, period. I would say in today's age, but it's in every age. You pick a time in history and it's useful to be able to gain someone's influence, to befriend them, to gain their trust. How to win friends and influence people. Another one, Art of Seduction. Yep, that one can get kind of dicey. You're using it to achieve a certain type of a goal. Body language. There's books on body language. Why am I bringing out body language? Because what the mouth won't say, the body will always say. Almost 100% of the time. There's what's called micro gestures, and if you know how to add and subtract the micro gestures, you know how to read a person's thoughts. It's true. It's effective. People use it all the time. And when I say micro gestures, it's like the slight raise of the eyebrow, the direction that the eyes might cut to, or slightly cut to. And if you got to be paying attention to a person, you have to really be looking at a person to catch their micro gestures, because they're always going to say it. Their mouth is going to say one thing, but then does their mouth and their gestures match up? And then you see the truth. But if it's like, oh, well, they're not matching up, but if they're going like this, oh, this is honest, it's truthful. But you got to know how to read it. If you don't know how to read it, you don't know how to read it, and you're going to be lost. Oh, you can drop that, Corey. So body language, right? There's a dark psychology where people intend to deceive. They intend to deceive. And there's different things that they'll do because they know what they want and they know how they want to move a person. And they'll do certain things purposefully to get people to react a certain way, just for their benefit. The art of persuasion. The art of persuasion is about it's like sales. When you're selling something, right? If you're in the realm of sales, you got to try to convince people to buy your product. You got to be able to persuade them. You have to be able to convince without convincing. Because if you over-convince, then they're like, nah, I'm good. People don't like to be sold, they like to buy. That's one of the principles too. People don't like to be sold, they like to buy. So the art of persuasion, how to win someone over to your way of thinking. We often have to do things like that too. When we go into going back and forth with a person on the streets, or a debate, like how I was telling you guys the other day about the 3 Christian boys that I had to talk to in the mall. Yeah, I had to persuade them to my side, right? The art of persuasion. I'll tell another book, The Game. The Game is about dating. How to get a girl and keep her locked in.
Mm-hmm.
The Game. The art of the pickup artist. The Laws of Human Nature, which also goes into the psychology of men and women. Like men want to go after, but then women want to go after too. But if a woman's being gone after, she'll run away. But a man's mind wants to go after what he wants, pursue it. But then if she's being pursued, then she feels like you're not worthy because you're pursuing too hard. You come off needy, right? The laws of human nature. So there's a lot of different books when it comes to, and there's tons. I just gave a few, a short list. There's tons of books. But the main point is all these books employ a method to get a certain result. Everybody wants to get a certain result. Like, just think about this. Remember you had that crush in high school or elementary? I don't know, whenever you had a crush in your life. And you're like, I just wish he would notice me. I just wish she would come my way. You know, you just want that person to feel for you the way you feel for them. And all you're feeling is infatuation, but you want them to feel for you the way you feel for them. Right? So if you knew some of these things, you might want to try to apply some of these things. But where's your mind really at? On a crush, it's mainly infatuation. That's the main thing. Okay, so then that means once you get what you want, and now you have that person liking you, or you got that person's affection and attention, well then it's not meaningful to you anymore. It's like, got it, done. It was a thing, not anymore now. What's up?
It's because they're chasing the feeling. It's like the high. They're chasing the feeling, and once that feeling is gone, they're like,
I'm done.
I'm done.
Chasing the feeling versus the person, right? Or versus the spirit of a person, the spirit of a man, the spirit of a woman. And you put yourself into that realm of acting like a serpent. You do. First scripture. Give me Proverbs chapter 14, verse 20. Let's like it. Verse 12. Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 12.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Dang. Read it again.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
It says it seems right. There's a way. There's a method that seems right to a man. But as the scriptures say, it's the way of death. It seemed right to you. You think that you're doing something right because you're shooting towards a set goal, something that you want. But you could be rushing towards your death. You could be rushing towards that man that's going to use and abuse you. You could be rushing towards that woman that's just going to suck your strength away, zap your life, your vitality. Instead of being like Moses when you get old, you're going to be like Samson, broken down and blind, and still young. There's a way that seems right, but the way is death. It ends up being death. Give me Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 32.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 32. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
The turning, so in street speaking the other past Sabbath, I was going in on scripture. It says the turning away of someone that's simple. Why would a Bible equate someone to being simple? Y'all can answer online. Y'all can answer in here. Why would the Bible equate a man or a woman to be simple? What makes a person simple-minded? Let's see if anybody's dropping anything in the chat.
What verse you at?
Proverbs 1:32. Oh, I did not.
They're easily swayed.
Okay, they're easily swayed. That's one way.
So what was the question?
Why would the Bible call someone simple?
Yeah, y'all in the chat, try to make sure y'all participate. Y'all know how we do, man. Come on. It's Wednesday. Let's get it.
Anybody? The cogs in your brain are not turning? Okay, look, let me word it a different way. What makes someone dumb? Like if you looked at someone and you said, like, he's dumb, he's stupid. Like what about this person would say he's stupid in your mind? Bryce.
I would say someone who is shown the correct way of doing something and do the exact opposite.
It's like how you shown the right method, but then you do opposite of the method. Okay.
Ivy said their actions.
Their actions. Yeah, the way they move, the way they did it was like, man, you move like a fool. You're simple as hell. Why are you so damn simple? But here's the real reason. And I'm not gonna say you guys were definitely right in all your answers. None of y'all answers are wrong. But the Bible says when you jump up, yep.
Yeah, 22.
Read verse 22.
Verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
So how long are you going to hate knowledge? How long are you going to hate instruction? How long are you going to treat your teacher as though he's less or he's your equal, instead of using your teacher for what he is and learning from him? And I say I'm using that word teacher, but you can replace the word teacher with husband, brother, mentor. You can replace it with that, because the husband is the teacher. Your husband should, a woman's husband should be her teacher. You're supposed to be able to draw wisdom from this man. He's supposed to be able to teach you things and edify you. He can't go out there and be the bulletproof vest for you in every situation, but guess what? He can arm your mind with how to protect yourself. He can arm you in the spirit on how to protect yourself, because no one's around everyone 24/7, any particular person for 24/7. It's not, that just doesn't happen. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No. Only ones that's doing that are angels, and we can't see them. But no person is doing that. But we can arm our spouses, just like we can arm our children by giving them wisdom, knowledge, understanding. But the simple person, like by the way they move, they reject knowledge. They hate knowledge. They don't want to learn. They don't want to respect their teacher. They don't want to respect their husband. They don't want to respect wisdom when it meets them. Read on.
Verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Go ahead.
I will make known my words unto you.
So the Spirit of the Most High has been poured out on men and women. This is why the Bible is saying that a person is simple. The wisdom is being poured out. You're just not receiving it. Your cup is about this. You got about this much depth in your cup. So it pours in and just floods out quick. A little shake of the wrist and then everything that was poured in falls out. It's not as deep as this one is, right? You know, what can fill more? This or this? Of course, this one, right? You do like this, anything that was in here falls out. You do like this, Some might jump out at the top, but you still got plenty of wisdom left inside of it. And that's how a lot of people operate, men and women. That's how they operate. Very simple. They don't want to receive the wisdom. Or if a conversation gets too deep, they can't handle it. They want to redirect the conversation, or they want to sit there and stone face you. You ever had someone stone face you when you're trying to edify them or give them information, and it just you're like, so what do you think about that? How does that make you feel? I'm okay.
Wow.
Do you understand that? Con, Corey, I get it. Con, Hatazar, I get it. Con, but the last time, I get it. You get irritated because you drop it. It's like, dang, are you receiving anything, or you this shallow?
Man.
I can't fill you up. Shit, we need to repot you. We need to remold you to a deeper vessel. But yeah, that's what someone that simple does. Read the next verse, and then we're gonna go on to the next verse.
Verse 24.
Yeah.
Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Okay, that's when you're simple. When the Most High calls you and you refuse. When he stretches out his hand in the form of a brother, in the form of a sister, and you refuse. Well, the Bible's saying now you're simple. Okay, you are a simple-minded person. Okay, because you're rejecting the wisdom in all forms that it's coming towards you. You're rejecting the method. Israelites are hard-headed, man. We are hard-headed, stiff-necked, rebellious people. But the Most High, he's like, okay, look, I'm only going to use this method with you. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. And that's what's so tawab about the Most High. He's going to use his method. And if you want to get down with him, you can get down with him. If not, well, the only other person you'll get down with is the serpent's way. Give me Proverbs chapter, jump back to 32 again, and we didn't finish it out.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 32 from the top.
Uh-huh.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Now, I like how the Bible articulated that. It said the prosperity of fools, because fools come up too. You see fools that all kind of money, house, car, clothes, everything that y'all want. Fools got it. Prosperity of fools. But it says it'll slay them. It'll destroy them.
Or just being successful in doing something the wrong way one time.
Right. That's
having success in a not so wise way.
right.
Cause that's what it's like. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's
No, go ahead.
that's when you do something the wrong way, you have success with it. It makes you feel like that's the right way. You feel like you used the right method because you got the results. That's why it also goes with that Proverbs 14 and 12. There's a way that seemeth right, but the way it ends in destruction. This prosperity of fools, it will destroy a man or a woman. Because you think that you're coming up, but you have no idea all the strings that's attached to that come up. A lot of people in this world that became rich, they figured it out. They see it, and they're enslaved to it. So going to the first point, entitle this "The Serpent's Way." The serpent's way. I know what serpent I'm talking about, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what serpent I'm talking about. The serpent's way. Give me Genesis. Genesis chapter 3. Come on, how many people we got online? 12? Including everyone that's online in class.
Oh, no.
Middle of the week, bro. You gotta give them some grace.
Right.
They going through it.
Hey, trust me, I feel you. I feel you. But okay, Genesis 3:1.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, has God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Okay, so let's break down this one verse, right? And quite as I was going over Genesis with brothers and sisters on Monday classes. So, what's the definition of a serpent? Of the serpent? Y'all should have it. What is the serpent? Lashabar.
Serpent is a characteristic of a person, being like sly or crafty, or
Right.
just does stuff like doesn't give the whole truth, makes it seem like it's good, but it's not telling you the full truth of
Right.
what it really is.
Okay. Anyone want to add to that? I deny it.
He's clever in the way he speaks to mislead. He's very cunning.
He is. Well, this dude got charm, huh? Charm, you know, he got a good smile, he got nice teeth, you know.
Can I? It's like you were going over the definitions, and it's like you went into that word procedure.
Yeah.
But before procedure is proceed, right? What the serpent or this person, they know how to proceed with another person to get what they want.
Yes.
They know how to move forward and how to overcome obstacles to get the thing that they're after, because they're proceeding towards something. They're proceeding with you to extract something from you.
Con.
That's what I would, like, just according to what you're going over, that's what I would, they have a method on how to
Go about doing things.
go about to extract whatever it is that whatever it is they're going for, they know how to get it.
Mm-hmm.
They know the procedure. If they come with this rebuttal, I'm gonna say this. They come with this rebuttal, I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
They put this obstacle in front of me, I know how to circumvent it.
Right.
That's the slickness, the sly, that serpentile. Like, think about it. Are there many obstacles that can prevent a serpentine creature? They climb trees, they go through holes, they go up things. There's not many things that can prevent that slithering, sly mind state. It'll creep around, come behind you. It's not noisy. It's quiet. It's like all those things come to my mind.
No, that.
You know, it ain't Wednesday for me. It's like any day.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. So y'all basically said all of it. Y'all said almost everything that I had right here, except one. So I'm gonna read to y'all what I got here. The serpent is a sly or treacherous person, especially one who exploits a position of trust in order to betray it.
Yeah.
Manipulative. That's a serpent. That's the serpent. And so in Genesis 3:1, said, now the serpent was the most subtle was more subtle than any beast of the field. Okay, so we're getting some characteristics of what the serpent is, right? So we're just still at the serpent. Give me Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 6. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 5 verse 6. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable.
They're what?
Movable.
Okay, so this serpent is shifty, has very movable ways. He got, like Quatazat was saying, if you have an objection, he has a rebuttal. If you have an obstacle, he knows how to overcome this obstacle. Because he knows how to get what he wants. Go ahead.
That thou canst not know them.
All right, so we're gonna jump back to Genesis. We're still holding in Genesis. So it said that the serpent was subtile, right? What does subtile mean? Y'all can answer online too. What is subtile? Lashabar.
Like behind the scenes, on the low.
On the low. Boss man D-Low. That low became a highlight. Lakeisha, you have your hand up?
Right here I have sneaky.
Sneaky, yeah. Subtile. Anyone else want to add? Y'all adding online or what?
Not yet.
Okay. So I got clever and indirect. You know, like how someone can say something to you without just saying it?
You say something about body language?
Body language, yep. Use their body language. It's like the door's over here, right? And Corey talking to me, but I'm doing like this. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, really? For real? Oh, dang, that's crazy, man. You gotta tell me more about that.
Yeah,
And I keep inching towards the door. Indirect. What am I telling Corey?
Time to go.
I want to go. You talking my ear off. I'm trying to leave while you talking.
Yeah, I know about that.
I'm trying to get in the car. Indirect. It's another indirect thing. One of my aunts used to always do this to my uncle. It's funny. It was funny because me, my uncle, and my pops, we'd be playing Madden, and we used to go hard on Madden. I'm saying we go hard on Madden. We was going hard on Madden, like game after game after game after game.
Wow.
And my aunt would do like this to my uncle. Oh, babes. Oh, I'm just so tired.
That's not really subtile though. That's more direct.
But it's not saying, babe, can we leave now? Because I want to go home. It's not saying it. It's just saying I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's not as abrasive, but it's still less. It's still subtile,
Right.
Than the saying, "Let's rock."
Right.
You're right. You're right.
And then what's something else? What's something else? You can say something, but not really say it straight up. Dang. So what time we eating?
No. What time class in?
What time? Time class in? Like how many? It's
5 minutes over.
2 hours.
We go 5 minutes over, and everybody looking at their watches.
They're like,
That's how I know it's time to go.
they're like, everybody's like, I'm ready to go, and this man keeps on talking. I'm ready to go.
Let him use you.
Like let him shut your mouth.
Basically.
Subtile, indirect, disguised in purpose. disguising your purpose. Someone that will come to you and they'll bring you information, or they'll require some information from you because they have a certain purpose in mind. Like this is not so subtle, but it can be. Hey, what you got going on today? Why? Because I'm asking you this because I have a purpose for asking you this. I'm asking it because I want to know if you're available, because I want your attention for some reason. What you got going on today? I don't come and say, hey, I would like to, hey, Corey, or hey, Hatazar, if you have time today, I would like you to come over and take a look at this for me. It's more like, what you got going on today? It's indirect. It's direct, but indirect. Right? It's a disguised purpose. Or, you know, what? This little brother stuff. This little brother stuff. Hey, bro, let's go out to eat. Let's go do something. Let's go hang out. You're like, okay, cool, little bro. Let's go hang out. And then you pull up on little bro. Y'all go hang out. Y'all go to a spot. When the check comes, oh damn, I got my wallet.
Oh, you slide to the bathroom on you?
Oh no. Yeah, just stay in the bathroom and wait for the bill to be paid.
Bruh. Got family members like that.
Right. I'm sure all of us have at least one. Disguised purposes. Or what's another using disguised purpose? Someone's using you, take advantage of you. Think about it, women. Hold your thought. I'm gonna bring this one out though. Baby, I love you. You're the only one for me. I've never looked at a woman the way I look at you. I want to be with you forever. It's like, oh, he loves me. He wants to be with me forever. He's opened the doors of my heart. And then after he got what he want, because the real want was not to be with you forever. The real want was to be with you for the next hour. That was the real want. The real want wasn't to build you up as a righteous woman of the Most High. The purpose was to exploit you, to use you for their purpose, for their pleasure. What'd you have, Lashabar?
I was gonna say like the lazy worker. So they'll call like their supervisor or like another coworker, like, can you show me how to do this? And then the coworker like does it for them. So it's like they're getting them to do his job because he don't want to do it.
Dang, Khan. That is disguised in purpose. Dang, you get them to do your work for you. So they're doing double work and you get to chill. Dang. Sounds like he knows that method all too well. I'm kidding, but I'm not. No. Okay, so in the Genesis, it said more subtle than any beast of the field, right? So when in this Genesis 3:1, what are the beasts? Hazar.
The other people?
The other people. So by definition so far of the breakdown of this Genesis 3:1, the serpent, which is a sly, treacherous, crafty person that exploits people's trust, manipulates people. He's clever, indirect, disguises his purposes. He is the most clever, subtle person out of all the people. What scripture would you go to say that the beasts are people? Elijah? Elijah would pop up super quick. Anybody? What about online? Y'all got something?
Yo, somebody online said, LOL, what reader are we on?
Oh, no.
That's funny.
Y'all don't get that, do y'all? That's the Sabbath class. What reader are we on again?
Yeah.
That's like, hurry up, niggas. It's time to go.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Like,
Come on.
You niggas is on reader 1 or 2? Con somebody.
Nobody got one verse?
Wait a minute, let me see.
Look. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds. 10. Oh, there you go. Sis in the back. Beat the brothers. What you got, sis?
I found Ecclesiastes 3:18.
Okay. Someone read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 18. I said in my heart. Oh no, that's Ecclesiastes.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes, oh. Wow, that's the right one.
Come on.
Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
They're what?
Are beasts.
Man. So the serpent is the most crafty, sly, treacherous, manipulative. He got the most riz. He got the most game out of all the beasts, out of all the people on the planet.
Say Riz?
I said riz. The serpent had riz.
What is Riz?
Oh, charisma.
Oh,
wow.
damn. I'll use that.
All right. So, the field. We understand that the field represents, he said he was the most craftiest person out of all the beasts of the field. The field represents the world. And you can find that in Matthew 13 and verse 38. It says the field is the world. So when you look at this serpent, right? This serpent, this dude, he had game. He had game like no other. Like he could talk someone out their drawers. He can sell ice with Eskimo. He can sell you the clothes that you got on already.
He can talk you out of your salvation.
He can talk you out of your salvation.
He can talk you out of your kingdom. He can talk you out of your paradise.
Mm-hmm. That's heavy, because that's what he did. He talked us out of the paradise. Think about how many people talked you out of something that was good for you in your life because he could talk or because she could talk. So smooth, so eloquent. Everything, like to you, everything was green flags. He's fun, he's charming, he's outgoing, he can make me laugh. He's a masculine man. You know, he's checking off everything on my list.
It's all the right thing.
He says all the right things, and he look good. He got everything on point, and he got a good job, and he got his own car, his own place. Dang. But he's a serpent. This man could be a serpent. I'm gonna tell y'all about this character. Y'all may or may not know him. Anybody ever watch Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah.
Okay, one Game of Thrones. Online, maybe not. Game of Thrones is a real good TV show. You know, medieval times, you know, Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. There was this character. His name was Littlefinger. This dude was dope. When I say he was dope, he had game. He had game on top of game. This dude was running things and was not the face of running things.
Yep.
Now I just went online and I just searched his characteristics, right? It says he's cunning and ambitious. Cunning and ambitious. It says Littlefinger is a master manipulator, always seeking to advance his own position and power. Those are the traits of a serpent. Someone always seeking to progress their position and advance their position in power. They want to, but they do it, they manipulate people to do it. They win your love and affection just to get you on their side so they can use you for their purpose. And it's not a purpose towards the Most High in Christ. It's for their own selfish gain. Okay, it also said he was a financial genius. He managed the crown's finances and built wealth through shrewd investments and control of brothels. So he also started other businesses. He started businesses. He was in the whoring business, right? He had brothels. And guess what? It was all part of his strategy. Because men of all class of people would go to these brothels. You got rich men that go to the brothels. You got poor men that will go to the brothels. You got royalty that will go to the brothels. You got, the common folks. And with these women in their arms, they confess all these different deep, dark secrets. They spread and tell all these information to these women that are trained in a method to seduce men. Make them feel like they're loved. When a woman's like, oh baby, I just feel the best when I'm around you, and he's like, oh yeah, she's making me feel like a man.
Flattery.
Yeah, all the flattery. Just keeps flattering and laying it on thick, and she wants to just lay right here on his chest. She says, I want no one else but you. When you're away, all I think about is you. Saying all the right things. He's like, oh yeah, I got her. I can trust her. He started giving out information. Well, anyways, he owned brothels. And he would get information from all the women about all the guys that would come through the brothels. So what? He's a master manipulator. He's a serpent. And he uses the information for his desired goals. That's why he gets all the information. And he has several brothels, so he got information. He gets information everywhere.
Yeah.
He knows something about everybody.
All the dirt.
All the dirt. And he knows how to use it. All right, so another attribute of him, he's deceptive. He presents a charming and harmless mask to mask his true devious nature and unclear motives. Unclear? That was in one of the definitions, right? Of subtile, clever and indirect, right? His methods were unclear. He'll say things to you to move you a certain way, but you don't really understand why he asked you that, or why he asked you to do that, or why he's doing this for you. Because it's unclear. You just think it's harmless. That's how the serpent moves.
It's like the brother Marcus is saying. He said, yes, he said, Shalom, I watched all 10 seasons. Yes, they call them little birds, speaking of the women. Little birdies.
Yep.
And he said Littlefinger always smiled in the worst situations. Yeah, because you don't want to come off angry, upset. You just smile it off.
Yeah.
It's all good, I got you.
Composed.
Yep.
Because he got plans. He got plans on top of plans. Contingency plans on top of contingency plans. All right. It says he's a self-made man, right? He came from a minor noble family and used his intelligence and connections to climb the social ladder. So he displayed all the characteristics of the serpent. And I really liked his character. When there's a character like this in the show, they help make the show. They really help progress the characters. And even as far as like the hero is concerned, they help that hero become a better person. Sometimes you definitely need opposition in order to grow. Another example of a serpent from a movie, or a TV show. Y'all could pick a TV show, and I bet I can pick one out for you if I know the show.
There's always one.
Because there's always one. But there was a guy that I liked in the Matrix.
Oh.
You know what I'm gonna say? The Merovingian. He was an information trafficker.
Yep.
So he knew everything. So if you get all the information, you can make all the tweaks. You can move and manipulate situations. Cause you got all the info. You got all the intel. Right? Y'all thinking like, dang, all these group chats that the officers is on, huh? It could be a thought. But y'all know our works and our deeds. None of us move like serpents. No one exploited anyone. If anything, we exploit ourselves and we're the ones that get used.
Oh, wow.
But the Merovingian, it says he's arrogant. He has a self-serving nature, obsessed with causality, which means the cause and effect of things. So if someone has a good grasp of causality, cause and effects, then you know if you move a person a certain way, a certain type of person a certain way, you're going to get a certain result. So he uses that to his advantage. So he knows how to move and direct people. It said he manipulates the code of the matrix to his advantage. So he's a manipulator. These are all the traits of the serpent. Think about how Satan moves out here. When the devil, Esau himself, they made what's his name? And y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't even know if it's okay to talk about him, but y'all know who I'm talking about. The one who, yep. They sanctified him.
Yeah, they're tripping on that.
Yeah, but then he said a lot of things against the blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics.
Wait, you say sanctified or deified?
I said sanctified. They made him like he a saint.
Oh, sanctified.
Yeah.
Oh, he got sainthood?
No, they just, the way they talk him up.
Oh,
Yeah.
because they just made a little white boy a saint like 3 days ago.
Oh, bro.
They do that once every so often. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Damn.
give me 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 13.
Sainthood is crazy work.
Oh no, slack it. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 13.
I mean, you can say his name. I ain't gonna fire it. You ain't gonna get fired. Like everybody else getting fired.
No, I don't know if
They fired Jimmy Kimmel over him.
algorithm and stuff like that.
No, I don't know, because look, San Antonio's doing a whole
They got
week.
Oh, it's in the whole title, huh?
Just
Oh,
like
with Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. That's who I'm talking about.
Charlie Kirk Crookneck.
Oh.
Oh, my.
Charlie Crookneck Kirk.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not a gory dude, so I don't like to see anyone die, period, but Most High is the judge, so. And you know, Most High know what he's doing. Read that 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 13.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 13. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers.
Okay, it said false apostles. So this serpent can come off as though he's an apostle. Like he rode with Christ himself. He's righteous, strong, sturdy. Yeah, shalom, sis. You might even speak a little Hebrew to you. Shalom. You know, come under my wing. Let me show you some things. But his whole mission is just to use you. His whole mission is just to gain your trust, just enough in order to exploit you. There's lots of deceitful workers out here. Call them, I jumped, yeah, deceitful workers. They do things in order to deceive a simple mind. The simple mind is the person that refuse the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High. Back in Proverbs 1, when the Most High said, I stretch out my hand and no man regarded, he said, I'll make my words made known unto you. I'll pour out my wisdom on you, but you refused it. Okay, so that meant you refused to learn from a reputable teacher. You refused to learn and read even the Bible for yourself. You refused the wisdom. You hated knowledge. So people that hate knowledge, well, they start to succumb to people like this, like the serpent, false apostles, deceitful workers. Go ahead.
Transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ.
They metamorphosize. You know, like Power Rangers, it's morphin' time. They're like, it's apostle time. Like, they turn themselves into an apostle of Christ. You might think that he Matthew, Luke, Mark, or John, or Peter. You know, you don't think he one of the apostles. This guy, he blows. There was a dude in the mall. Oh, this dude, he was so eloquent in his speech, and his charisma was just so on point, man. I'm telling you, like, if y'all would have seen this dude, y'all would have started going to church with him.
Who was it?
You never met him, but young dude, and the way he was flowing and he was like moving with it, you know what I'm saying? He was in there, he was feeling himself. And because I have knowledge and because I understand the scriptures, I just sat back and I enjoyed the performance, because that's all it was just performance. And then when he finished, I was like, he was like, oh, don't get me to preaching in here. He even did like this, like he was sweating. He did like this, like he was sweating. Don't get me to preaching up in here. And I was like,
Slow clap.
and he was like, what, why are you clapping? I was like, oh, my bad. And he was like, I don't get it. Why are you doing that? I was like, well, bro, you put on a very good performance. And he was like,
Ain't no performance, brother. From the heart.
It's like he was stuck. He was like, because he can't fire back at me with something negative, right? Because I just complimented him. Right? What negative do you have to say against a compliment? I complimented him.
True.
Yeah, I could be indirect too. Mm-hmm. Wisdom can be indirect. Wisdom is more moving than any emotion, right? So I did admire the performance. He was a very good orator, very good theatrics. And then he took it. He was like, yeah, thanks. All right, I'll leave y'all. I'll let y'all handle your business. And he walks off. I was like, and the brother I was with, I forget what brother I was with. I was like, did you see? I was with you. I'm like, you see his performance? He was like, kind. I was like, dude, that's all it was. It was a performance. It wasn't something from the spirit. It wasn't something that he was using. It was based in wisdom. It was based in the scriptures. He was just doing what he thought was charismatic, in which his method probably worked with a lot of people. And guess what? He makes a lot of sales, this guy. Sells things in the mall, but without having a kiosk. Yeah, he just comes through with a bag, stuff, and sells people in the mall.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. He got charisma. He got ambition. He know how to talk. But it's in everything, it's like, where's your mind at with it though? It says people can make themselves to be apostles of Christ.
I'm gonna say something. I love my women. I love my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say something.
Bring it out.
And this is why, and when you go to church and religious institutions, they're filled with women. Because they know how to get a certain type of man or a certain type of woman to speak to you in a certain type of way, certain type of octave, certain type of tone, certain type of riz.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, using that side. They come with that Riz, and then what do you want to do, sisters? You want to empty out your you want to empty out your bank account. Y'all want to empty out your whole life savings because they know how to give you this cookie cutter idea of how a man should sound, how a woman should sound. Oh, she's a strong sister, so we're gonna put her on the pulpit. Or he's a strong brother, so we're gonna put him on the pulpit. You see what I'm saying? They talk a certain way. They get to your emotions. Like I be listening to I don't know how he be creeping into my shorts. The Michael Anthony Phillips dude. You know who that is?
Man.
So he's like the bootleg version of an Israelite. Like he's like the stereotypical like ex-con, because he's an ex-con, right? He got the bald head, he got the beard, he got the hoodie on, he got the all black. So he's like the Christian version of like a tough guy.
Okay.
Right? He's supposed to be like the bookend to us, the other end of us, but a Christian. He kind of hard, but he's still brotherly.
Gotcha.
But then, like, when he's preaching, they got the music in the background and they got the smoke clouds around them. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
And he used certain words and he does certain hand gestures and he got his hoodie on and he's sweating like it's a concert. And all you hear, yes, brother, preach.
Mm-hmm.
All you hear is women. That's it. I was actually introduced to his teachings by a woman. And so I watch and I'm like, oh, snap, I can see why I said like his church is filled with women. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it because he's saying what you want him to say biblically. But then he also comes with that persona. He's younger, so he's not like the old fat pastor. He's not like the old fat TD Jakes type.
Right.
He might be in shape a little bit. Like if he took the hoodie off, he might have some pecs and muscles, so it's things you can fantasize. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like they know what to give y'all, especially black women, especially black and Hispanic women. They know what to feed y'all to keep y'all pumping into the machine. And then when niggas like us come around, it's like, wait a minute, pump brakes. Y'all too hard. Y'all too this. Y'all too that. Y'all too like nah. We just too about the book. We just too much in the book.
Yeah.
We're not gonna compromise, right? We're not gonna let Christian values overtake what the scriptures say. But you gotta really look at, they know how to give sisters the narrative, right? That's why they get you women. The devil is so good, they get you women to fight every battle for him. You know how many black women going hard for Charlie Kirk? You went hard for Charlie Kirk, but you fucking hated, excuse my language, but you hated Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah.
You hated Kevin Samuels, but you love Charlie Kirk. And Kevin Samuels was actually giving you something to better yourselves and better your relationships. But you praised the Lord when Kevin Samuels got shot, but when Charlie Kirk got killed, you was on your knees crying like he was Jesus. A lot of our women, bro. It's sad. So you gotta reevaluate and understand, it's what's in front of me, is what they're feeding me. Is that a true apostle, or was it something that was fed to me? Was it the devil who transformed himself into that angel of light?
That's the next verse.
Oh, that's the next, right, read it.
Verse 14.
Uh-huh.
And no marvel, for Satan himself.
Right, and no marvel, meaning don't be surprised. Don't trip. Don't lose it. Go ahead.
For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Yeah, so what do I have in front of me? Do I have an apostle that's going to shepherd my spirit and really bring me into the knowledge of Christ? Or do I have somebody taking advantage of me that's just playing Bible guy, playing Christian? They know how to feed you that play thing.
Yep.
And again, when we step on the scene, it's like, I didn't anticipate this. I thought I was getting a godly man. Hey, that's what you asked for, right? Well, let's be about it. We about that thing.
We live this day in, day out.
That's the point. There ain't no fugazi over here, right? It ain't that bootleg middle of the mall jewelry. Nah, we the real thing. We the Zelles. We the Hellsbergs of the Bible game. You know what I'm saying? We the Diamond District of the Bible game. You ain't that bootleg, you know what I'm saying? Corner store jewelry, that old Ross Charlotte Russe necklace. Nah, we the real deal. Yeah, you ain't that Charlotte Russe jewelry you get when you about to check out. You just grab a few things from like the little aisle, the little costume aisle next to you. You waiting in line. Oh, let me grab a little necklace, $5. No, we the real thing, and that's the problem. You've been fed the fake thing for so long, on all levels. I'm talking about on all levels. Not just in your relationships, but on all levels. Even to the point where now, guess what? You think you are a man. They done fed you that you are a man. Christianity done fed that to women. Feminism done fed to y'all that, no, you can be a man. Womanhood is not good enough. Go be the man. Now you a boss bae. Don't nobody want you. Sorry. Because I don't want no boss bae. Right? Now what else? You an entrepreneur. Shut up. You're not an entrepreneur, you're a small business owner. Dummy. I hate people, bruh. Like they be just misusing term. What you do? Entrepreneur? No, entrepreneurs take businesses to the stock market and make them public companies. That's what entrepreneurs do. Small business owners don't. You just a small. You got a little nail shop in your house.
Yeah.
In your house.
You twist and weave in the house. You're not an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur broke nigga. Just be what you are. But you let Esau give you these terms and gas you up. And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a PhD. I'm a this. I'm a that. You're the most educated. Black women are the most educated women on this damn planet. And you're the most foolish women on this planet.
Simple.
You're the most simple-minded on this planet. You go to college the most, you got all the damn degrees, but you can't even conquer and master simple life skills. You can't even shut your mouth long enough to keep a man, but you got that degree though. Because why? Because why? The serpent done transformed himself and told you that that's what it was about. Abandon house and duty and go get you that piece of paper. That's why Kanye was clowning y'all in them, what was it, college dropout? He's like, when he was talking about, I got my PhD and I'm going to go to school and get my, and then he just kept talking about every degree he was going to get.
Yeah.
That's black women now, black and Hispanic women. So I'm going to go get a PhD, MBA, I'm getting this, I'm getting that, I'm getting that, I'm getting that, I'm getting that, I'm getting that. But you can't get quiet real quick for a man to give you instruction.
I'm independent.
Yeah. You can't get the things that you really want out of life because you've been bamboozled on every level, spiritually, physically, damn, every level of your life has been fed to you in a narrative to trick you.
Yep.
And then when we come and say, hey, take off the damn BBL, take off the fake breasts, take off the nasty weave, take off the nasty eyelashes, get them dirty, dusty ass nails off. When we say, when we take off the tight ass clothes that's giving you a yeast infection, when we come that way, it's like, oh, you guys are so harsh. We ain't harsh. We looking out for you. Them cancer causing weaves, them damn cancer causing tight ass pants you wearing, running around with, the cancer causing nails. And then y'all wonder why, like, you get so many ailments and fibroids. Why your whole damn cavity is rotting out, you rotting out from the inside out. And you wondering why. Well, stop putting things in it that don't belong. Stop letting every man run up in you. Like, stop doing it. That's all we saying. Stop being deceived like a body count is dope.
Yeah.
Stop being deceived like, oh yeah, I got 10 niggas under my body. What's your body count? 10? Bro, 50. And then they
I heard a chick. She said this. She said, "Man, I just got so many hoes."
Bruh.
Man.
That's what a chick in the mall said to me. She's like, "Man, all these niggas, they just be on my jock. I got so many hoes."
Cause she thinks she a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the coolest thing I seen today? They going up to these damn dykes. And they're like, "What's your stud name?" And she was like, Big Dick Larry. And then she was like, "Well, what's your real name?" Monique. Like, what the, like, they got these big brute ass studs with wicks, gold teeth, looking like straight men. What's your stud name? Momo. Well, what's your real name? Monique. Like what?
I knew a stud. Her name was Buff.
Yeah, Buff. But,
Buff, like she's
yeah.
Buff.
But what's your real name? Brenda. They get soft it's funny because they was hard as hell with the stud name.
Right.
But when she asked the real name, they get soft as hell.
God.
That whole stud thing is gone. It's a lie, it's a facade. That's the point. It's all fake. And it's all been designed methodically to move you somewhere and move you away from something.
Mm-hmm.
There's been procedures set in place. We're going to use those words, right?
Yep.
And methods set in place. But then what methods are you on and what procedures are you on to stay grounded in your womanhood, in your feminism, in your feminism? Not feminist, but in your feminine spirit.
Done.
What methods you got? What procedures are you taking with your husband, with your children, to be that mom, that wife? The world got a method for you. That's why they giving you stud life.
Stud life.
You got women on the internet working out with their shirts off, showing off their fake pecs. You got women online now. Oh yeah, I'm not ashamed to show the pictures of when I was a woman. She's a whole damn man with a beard.
Dang.
That's why my whole IG is just trash. I gotta just throw the whole thing away. It's crazy. I go on IG and I just be seeing all the homosexuality and lesbianism, and I'm just like, why are they giving that to me? Why are they giving me these damn dyke chicks, muscular in the gym, that can lift more than me? Hating on men, like I see all of it, and it just be pissing me off because I'm like, yo, we weren't like this is the point. We weren't like this. Y'all weren't like that. It said the tender and delicate woman that would not set the soles of her feet on the ground for delicateness.
Mm-hmm.
Now you a whole man. They done turned, like Satan done turned you into a whole man, sis. It's crazy. He done took you all the way to where you got more muscles and jaw structure and everything more than a man. I seen one chick last night. You know when you see something, you got to go to their story to make sure? I had to go to the story to make sure it wasn't a man. Because I'm like, yo, it's a buttery dude. I was like, oh, that's a whole chick. God damn.
Met something like that in the mall.
But
it was a woman, but it's still on the fence.
Oh man.
Probably really a man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, y'all gotta wake the hell up. We do these classes and we have fun and we do all that, but yo, we gotta, like, our people gotta see the agenda against them.
Mm-hmm.
We see it. That's the cold part. We see the agenda against our own people. So what do? We gotta stand up for it. We stand up against it. So we ain't got friends in the world. The world don't like us.
Nope.
I don't think y'all get that. Like, sitting up here doing these type of classes, you don't make friends doing that.
No.
You don't align with the agenda of the ones that's trying to change and feed the narrative. Because we're going against it. But we go against it. Why? Because we love our people. We love our sisters. We love our brothers. But go to Proverbs real quick. Go back to Proverbs 1 and verse 20. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. I'm going to sit right where you at. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 1 verse 20.
Uh-huh.
She cries in a chief place.
Read the next verse, 19.
Verse 19. So are the ways of everyone.
Let's see here. No, Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20.
Wisdom cries out.
Yeah. You're making me trip, bro. Go ahead. Proverbs 1 and 20, bro.
Proverbs
Get it together, man. Go ahead, man.
Wisdom cries without.
Right?
She uttereth her voice in the street.
Go ahead.
She cries in a chief place.
And that's all we're doing is we're uttering the voice of wisdom. right? In the chief places, in the streets, in class, at home, in the car, in the living room. We over here doing it. We over here doing it. It's like we don't stop doing it, but you can't be verse 22. You can't hate the knowledge that we're bringing, because all you're going to do is now just fall into the serpent's agenda. He's going to be able to proceed with you any way he likes. Y'all see that? And then we become the enemy. That's the cold part. The ones that's trying to help become the enemy.
Yeah.
We become the thing less desired. And it's like, yo.
The thing less desired. That's it right there.
Yeah.
The thing less desired, because we're coming with the light. We're coming as the pure gold. We're coming with all the keys of life. Come on, don't you want to live? Don't you want to live, sis? Don't y'all want to live online? And we come with the keys to life. And it's like, keys. I don't want to go through that door. That ain't the door I want to go through. What? I heard something like that before. Or why are you checking me? Like, I don't like hearing scriptures that correct me. What about, I want the feel-good scriptures. Everybody want the feel-good scriptures. Everybody want the Christ came to save the world.
Everybody want the God is love.
The God is love, yeah.
And sometimes love don't feel good. It's an ass whooping. It's a chastisement.
Yeah, real love.
And that's the point, right? That's the point. Y'all gotta just really take I know, I probably might have used some colorful words just now. It's all good. Colorful words, just sidestep that and just listen to what I'm saying. Because some of y'all can really resonate with what I'm saying. Because you've been in it, you still going through it, you still tossed. Some of us, you got sisters in the camp still tossed in between what the white man is telling them online and what their husband is telling them in class. That's a crazy conundrum to be in. She looks perplexed like a mug. She like, huh? Hell yeah, you'd be surprised. That's why there'd be arguments in the house and strife and back and forths. Because your husband is saying, get out them tight ass pants. But the world is saying, nah, sis, you're liberated. You're liberated. Your husband is saying, get in order. And the world is saying, submit? You ain't got to do that.
I ain't submitting to no nigga.
It's your body, your body, your choice. See what I'm saying? You know how many murderers this America has created? Through abortion, through your body, your choice rhetoric. You know how many women have become murderers? In the eyes of God, you're a murderer.
Dang.
For that abortion you got. You're a murderer. You know how many men, because of negligence, have become murderers in the eyes of God? Because, she want to get that abortion, and man, I ain't trying to deal with no kids right now. You just want to hit and run for fun? Hit and run just for fun. You know how many murderers this place that has made of our people? I don't care if Becky want to go do that. I don't care about all that. I'm talking about our people.
Right.
They make you murderers, man, just because they know how to give you a method and tell you that your method is wrong if you keep that baby. If you keep that little black baby, you're not going to have a good life. And it's going to be hard. And they give you one method, and guess what you do? My white daddy said it, so I'm going to go do that. You know what? Sounds about right. We got to wake up.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead. Where you at?
What verse you at?
In what, Proverbs or Corinthians?
No, drop that. Go to 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 13. Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 13. For Adam was first born,
Read.
then Eve.
Okay.
And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, was in the transgression.
But who?
But the woman, being deceived.
She was what?
Deceived.
She was what?
Deceived.
Go ahead.
Was in the transgression.
Was in the transgression. The woman being deceived. Look, this goes on to something else too. I am becoming a firm believer in a woman does not know how to pick her spouse.
She don't. Come on. She don't.
It's just intuitively, she does not know how to pick her spouse.
She don't.
Because the Bible says not to follow your own mind, right? But then the woman follows her own mind. She's governed by her internal compass, which is her feelings. And that's what the serpent plays on. That's what the serpent uses. That's why so many women got bodies.
And sisters, it's all love. That's what I was gonna say. If you just look at all the women that have had multiple men in their life, that right there is to tell all that they don't know what the hell they're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Like you go for this man because he said this, like, right? I'm gonna give you the world. You go for this man because he promised you a car. You go for this man because he promised to take care of the kids you had with the first man. You go with this man because he promised to give you a house for the kids you had with the first, second, and fifth man. Like, it's crazy. It's like a nigga can tell you whatever he want, just because it appeals to your senses. You'll flow with it. You'll follow it instead of having real logical reasoning behind your choice. I mean, but that's the. Watch this real quick. I'm gonna ask this question. Do y'all know that one of the most fundamental differences between a man and a woman is the fact that men are more logical than women and women are more emotional? Do y'all understand that that's like a biological fundamental difference between the both of us? We are more logical and our reasoning is more with reason. And you guys are more emotional and you do things more out of feelings, right? Like for a man, love is an action word. For a woman, love is a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when we say we love you, guess what we'll do? We'll get the house, we'll pay the bills, we'll do this for you, we'll do that for you, we'll do all these different
late
things.
night counsel.
Right. We'll
dig through your brain.
Put our whole entire lives on hold. We'll put our whole lives on hold. All the things that we want to do, right? As men, we like, I can't do that. That's kid's wife. Can't do that. Kid's wife. Can't do that. Wife and kids. Can't do that. House comes first. Duty. Bills. But damn, them new J's is dropping, but damn, man. So if I take the J money, the light bill is going to get cut off. And if the light bill, then my kids and so we're always like, kid's wife home. Right? Women don't necessarily think like that. Y'all don't necessarily think like that. You think more of you first and what you want and what you're not getting. And a man can literally give his whole life to you and you'll say, it's not enough. That's the new wave out there in them streets. Let's divorce the man I've been with for 30 years that has provided me everything. And then say, yeah, he's a great man, but it just ain't enough. It's crazy. That's like the new wave.
The thrill's not there.
They got damn divorce paper party signings on TikTok. Yeah, he's such a great man. You're such a great man. Then why are you divorcing him, dummy? Why are you leaving a great man? Like there's just a bunch of great men out there. Like there's just like a smorgasbord of great men. But it's reasoning. You got women, watch it, women will abandon their families and their husbands for their own happiness.
Yeah.
Men ain't doing that.
Follow your truth, girl.
I watched one woman online literally say she left her husband and her kids and damn moved to a whole nother state. Went and got a job in a whole nother state. I was just losing myself in the relationship and the kids and, and there's always this excuse, we just got together so young. What about him? What about him? So you just gonna get up, dip, and leave the kids? Or, I'll visit them on FaceTime.
Dang, FaceTime.
That's what she was on. I mean, women think like that. Be ready to abandon ship because you ain't happy. And then, but your counterpart, he has to be logical and suck up all of it once you fold. while you're folding, he got to do what? He got to stand 10 toes. He got to be strong. Because we ain't just going to give it up like that. Y'all initiate 80% of the divorces, even 90. And that's just women as a whole. Because it's never good enough. Because logically, you can't see the reason to be with this man that's a safety net for you. Because I'm not happy. Because he doesn't give me that bubbly feeling. Why? Because if we go back to what we've been talking about, somebody done lied to you and told you, no, go get the nigga on a bike that's ready to kill you, beat you. If he ain't beating on you, if he ain't cussing you out, and then throwing a bag of money at you, it's not real love. It's crazy. If he ain't throwing cash apps at you, it ain't real love. If he ain't selling you something, it ain't real love. If he can't buy you this or take you here, it ain't real love. Well, I guess, I don't know what I got then. Because I can't throw cash apps at nobody. I can't buy you nothing. Listen, I got bills. I'm that guy. Bills. Bills.
You can help with something.
Sure. And even that you don't want to ask. Even that we don't even want to ask y'all to help. We just want to, let's get it done. Let's just get it done. We don't want to ask. Right? But we be in situations where we got to. And that puts a strain. Because the way women think is different than the way men think. Y'all think y'all money is yours. You think our money is yours. Bruh, go back, because I'm about to just keep saying stuff, and it's going to just not be good. Let me just
read that verse 14 again.
I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just blacking out. I don't know what's happening. He said something.
Read
He
verse
texted
14.
me something that got me started.
Read verse 14 again.
I was chilling.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
Look, the serpent rizzed y'all everything. He rizzed you out the kingdom. Don't keep getting rizzed out of your blessing. That's really what I want to articulate right here, because there's a method. He used a certain method. He was this guy that had all of this going for him. Cunning, ambitious, financial genius, but he's also deceptive. He's a self-made man. He's arrogant. He has a self-serving nature. He's obsessive. He goes after his pleasure. He uses you for his pleasure.
There's one that you're missing.
What's that?
He's gonna give me something that my husband is not giving me.
That thrill.
He got something like, wait, so Adam ain't got this? That's crazy. Let me see what it is. He's gonna provide for me something that my husband ain't, because he's the regular guy, he's the boring guy. This nigga is the exciting guy. He got the motorcycle, he got the extra helmet for me. We get to party, we get to this, we get to that. Yo, if we just took it to modern days, that's how it would play out.
Yeah.
Take the story of Adam and Eve to modern days. Adam is the boring dude sitting at home doing the Lord's work, and the serpent is the fun nigga that's running around with a band in his pocket. Adam is the safe dude, he's the wild dude.
Yep.
Right? Everything Adam is doing, he's doing it for his family. The wild nigga is just having a good time. And he know, but this is the cold part. He knows she got a man. He know you got a man, sis, at home. He see the little photo of your kids and your family on your desk at work. He remember when you mentioned your hubby. So what is he listening for? He listening for when y'all arguing.
The complaint you have about him.
Yeah, he looking for that little subtle, disgruntled ass face you go to work with, or you pull up on the group chat with, the group meetings at work. He looking for that disgruntled ass, so he can say, "Man, you seem like you having a bad day. You good?" Right?
Employee method.
Yeah, employee method. And a lot of the times, the method you give them, because you come with the face, you come with the disgust, You come with you make your life seem like you're just so damn upset about it. You present the opportunity for the serpent to inflict his damage. I don't think y'all realize that. When you go out and present yourself into the world, right, there's got to be a countenance about you. But if your countenance says, I hate my life, well, then there's going to be somebody there that's going to want to improve it for the wrong reasons. Don't y'all get that? He's going to want to improve it falsely for the wrong reason. Damn, she having a bad day. You know what? Like you said, time to implore the method.
Yep.
He got the flower spot on speed dial. He know the lunch spot you go to, so he's ready to, hey, let's go for work lunch. And you done denied him so many times when you was in your little highlight of your life, but now you and your husband had a slight argument. And your little work dude is like, hey, let's go out. You know, you seem a little down. Let's go take a break. Now you out there hitting a damn cigarette with him.
It's a cigarette.
Now you out there hitting the black and mile on the lunch break.
Went from bad to worse.
Yeah, but that's how it, yo.
Next to blunt?
Yo, that's what it's going to turn into later on as they progress. Yo, come on. I've been on both sides of that coin. I've been the serpent. And I've been the Adam.
Con.
So I know how this thing go.
Yep.
I can speak from first-hand experience on both ways.
Yep.
I was a nigga in the world too. So I can speak on it. Right? So trust and believe that what I'm saying is true. This is how it be going down, man. You present the opportunity for that serpent to proceed with you the way he wants to, because you open.
Yeah.
You're going out there with a certain type of countenance. You're looking down. You're looking beat the hell up. And all he got to do is just find the opportunity to do what? Make you smile a little bit. My husband never makes me smile. He never makes me smile as much as this guy. The new guy just makes me smile. I'm just busting up inside. So he got you smiling. He pumping your gas. He taking you for lunch dates. I mean, it's up from there.
Or you know, they can come in with you use the angle of their countenance, but then they can come in too open.
Too friendly.
Too friendly. They can come in too, like they too available. And he uses that. It's like, okay, employ method. Because there's these methods that the serpent uses in order to get the said results.
So if a snake ass nigga wants to get with a too friendly girl, what does he do? I know what I would do. I know what I do.
He add to the fun. Get on the same wavelength, right? And then, like, this is the method I see. You get on the same wavelength, right? And then once you're on the same wavelength as someone, and then it seems like you're following them, but then you pass them up a little bit, and now they're kind of following you. So then when you change up the tempo, they change up their tempo and they're following you. And then that's where you get them to do what you want.
You know what I would do?
That was a generalized method. There was nothing specific about it.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna say is nothing specific, but what I would do is just ignore her ass and make her wonder, I'm a nice person. How come he's not engaging me like everyone else?
Yeah, that's one of the one of the dark manipulations.
Yo, I was a nigga in the world.
Yeah, that's definitely the serpent's way.
I was a nigga in the world.
But it triggers. It works. It works.
I'm a friendly person. How come he's not engaging me like everyone else?
Yeah, it works.
Now you start to now you got her second question in her life, her spirit, everything, right? And then proceed as the way you want. Method implored.
Yep.
But see, you know, we can sit here and talk about these different ways to get at a person's psychology, because that's all it is. It's just a psychological battle. Because we think. Because we think. Nothing we said was emotional. We just think logically. Like, how do you logically break a person down to get them to where you need to get them? How do you logically do it? Now, we're not doing these methods now.
No.
right? Because we got a greater wisdom where I don't gotta necessarily break nobody down. Just read the Bible to you. If that don't break your ass, then I don't know what will.
And you know, I'm gonna get to that. I'm up to part 2 of this, but in part 2, we're gonna talk more on that what he just said.
Yo, is it not? Oh, I thought it said 9:41.
Oh, no, it's almost 9.
I'm about to say I didn't black out for no 2 hours. Chill.
No, but we're oh, I did not.
Oh, you've been trying to talk. My bad.
No, it's fine. Have you seen, well, I don't know if y'all seen it, but a long time ago, there was a movie that came out. It was a Tyler Perry movie, but it was called Temptation.
I heard of it. I didn't see
It
it.
just came out, right?
No,
Like a couple of years ago?
It's been years.
Omar.
But it's everything that's being said. This man, she was married to this Christian.
Omar Epps and Sanaa Lathan. Is that the one?
Yes.
Yep. I wanted to see that, and I hate Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah.
I hate Tyler Perry movies.
But that movie
It was
was
good.
crazy.
I'm
It was
saying,
good.
like,
Yeah.
the way that he just came at her, this man, he knew she was married, but he came at her in all different types of ways, and just to.
And he got the perfect moment, right?
her whole
Things was
life.
rocky with the hubby.
Yeah.
Was it Sanaa Lathan and Omar Epps?
I think so.
I know which one you're
It was-
talking about. Like she cheated on her husband,
Yeah.
and then she told him, yeah, I know exactly.
It was the one. What's the dude with the eyes? The black dude?
Omar Epps. He played on House.
No, not Omar Epps.
Forrest Whitaker.
Oh,
No.
you know the dude. He played in the movie. He played in.
It's not them.
He played
Because that was a good one too.
He played in the movie with Chris Brown and your boy that with the English dude. They was bank robbers or something like that. They was.
Oh, Michael Ealy.
Yeah.
Light skin.
Yeah, he was in that. He was in that
Still
movie.
died.
He was
Yeah.
hiding under the bed and stuff like that.
Michael Ealy. Yeah. My rib be hating me because I be knowing all the actors' names. It's like, how do you know everyone's name? I'm like, I be researching. I don't know.
That was a pretty good movie though.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about because that's what it's like. That's how it was. This dude just came in and like just infiltrated her, and she was in a beautiful marriage. But that didn't matter to her because the serpent was able to present a different side of the coin. He transformed into an angel of light.
Yep.
And made her forget she had an actual man at home that cared for her. And that's the whole agenda. The whole agenda is to make you forget about who and what is really caring for you. The Most High don't care for you. That's why he ain't feeding you like I can. So let me feed you. Your husband don't care for you. That's why you got dumbass niggas like, and I said dumbass niggas, right? Like you got the one cat, what's his name? Dumbass nigga online talking about if your man ain't buying, if your man don't give you $30,000 up front and buy you a whole crib, then he ain't a man, he's a dusty. What's his name? What's his name? No, little short dude. He debated Anton Daniels about this nigga, man. Like he went from beating women to all of a sudden, if you ain't giving a $30,000 dowry, then you a dusty. And my woman don't pump no gas, and she ain't gotta work, and she gets to work out, and you niggas out here. And I'm like, huh? What? Like, bruh, you was beating on your other women. You was doing this, you was doing that, but we dusty, because we can't give a woman 30 grand up front to marry her.
Insane.
His name start with a Y, man. He be online. Yada. That's his name. He had a whole debate with Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels smoked him. You see, like, you a simp. Yeah, you just pandering to these women, dude. It is crazy. But he'll sit there and do that, right? And he'll say, look, all I gotta do is pump her gas and then she's mine. They be on that type of time. And then you supposed to be like, damn, I can't let my girl go to the gas station. Because some other nigga gonna snatch her. I'm like, shit, you got to go pump your own. You got to pump gas, sis.
Right.
If he gets you at the gas station, that's crazy work.
Simple.
Yeah, you just as simple as his ass. If that works, then you just as simple as him. But that's the point. That's the whole point. Read Proverbs 1 and verse 2. Watch this. Watch this. Read Proverbs 1 and verse 2, because it goes two ways. Read.
Proverbs chapter 1 verse 2.
Uh-huh.
To know wisdom
Come on.
and instruction.
Come on.
To perceive the words of understanding.
Read.
To receive the instruction of wisdom.
Come on.
Justice and judgment and equity.
Verse 4 is the point. Read.
To get subtlety to the
What does wisdom do?
To get subtlety.
See, if you hate wisdom so much, you still stupid. But wisdom is supposed to take you from that simple, slow mind to now wise as a serpent. Because Christ did say, be wise as a serpent, yet harmless as doves. So you do have to have some subtlety about you to be able to avoid the other serpents moving around. How you think we move? Come on. How you think we get through this damn thing? Subtile. I'm moving subtile just like the subtile ones. I see flashing lights. I'm taking the first left or right I can. I'm not going towards that. It's up. I'm not doing that. For what? I'm not going down there. Right? I'm looking in the distance. I'm looking 8 traffic lights ahead to see what's in front of me. I'm in the rear view. I'm in the side view. I'm not just sitting around waiting for people to run down on me. Like, come on. I'm walking with a 360. He says, be circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time. Half y'all don't even know what time it is. And that's why niggas can run down on you. Nobody can get in my space without me seeing them coming. And I'm just talking about on like an even talking level. You're not getting talking distance to me without me. You ain't just gonna be, oh, you just popped up on me out of nowhere? Hell nah. No. I pull up to the gas station, I'm looking around. Who's walking through the gas station? And why is he walking? It's a gas station. Why he walking through the pumps? Why you cutting through the pumps and we filling up our cars and you walking? Okay, so what he got going on? Oh, he probably asking for money. Okay, what she got going on? She banging on windows over there. Okay, what's she doing? Oh, what's he over there doing? I'm observing everything before I just hop out and walk around dumb as hell. And I'm not saying I'm the most militant and on top of it, but I at least try to be. But some of y'all just be moving. You just hop out, move any old way, and people run down on you, and you just caught off guard. Like, oh my God, they just ran up on me in the grocery store. Like, how? Can't nobody run up on me in no grocery store, no Walmart, no Target. Hell nah. I'm seeing everything because I'm looking, because I know what's out there. And everybody that's out there ain't for your best interest. I be seeing, bro, listen, I be driving through the streets and I be seeing brothers drive right by me. They don't even notice me.
Yeah.
Brothers, there was the other day, Roc144 pulled up behind me, like 4 or 5 cars behind me. I rolled my window down and gave him a thumbs up. And I see Mathanaya in the thing like, I'm 4 cars behind them. Cause I'm looking like, oh, that's Roc144. Oh, snap. That's this brother. Oh, that's my gun. You see him a gun rolling sometimes? I know what everybody's car look like. I know all the dents. I know what tire cap you missing. I know all that. I pay attention to all that. I know all the stickers in her car. So I pull up to the Honda. I know, oh, that's Lakeisha in them. That's not Lakeisha in them. That's Roc144. Like, that's this person. Like, I know. I be paying attention. Right? Because I pay attention, though. That's the point, because something could be going on with you in that moment and you don't even see it coming. And if I'm there, I'm paying attention. I'm looking out. Right? So no serpent can just roll up and make moves on you and do things and put things around you and ask you things without you being prepared. Sisters got to get way better. Because this is the sad part is this. Y'all walk around with children. And that's your number one vulnerability. I don't think y'all know that. Your children are your number one vulnerability because people know you are going to die for those children, correct? Yeah, but how about when one dude snatches one kid and you chase after him and then you leave the other 2 behind, and then somebody comes and just grabs them.
Dang. Yep.
Seen that happen in New York. The one dude grabbed the little boy. Both the dumbass parents went and chased after him and left the little boy in the streets. Somebody else could have been there just to pick up the pieces, throw them in the car, we out, we up. But they both run after the assailant. He drops the boy. They keep running after dude. Nobody stopped to say, oh, wait, let's secure our son because there might be some other people waiting for us to be distracted. So your number one vulnerability is your number one distraction, and it's the number one thing you'll damn die for. People know that. So they know how to strategize and employ methods in order to get you distracted with one, especially if you got a bad one. Especially when they're watching you like, oh, I'm gonna get her through that bad one. Because she's so busy disciplining him, she gotta give all the attention to him. So I'm gonna distract him, and I'm gonna move away with the other 2. I be thinking about all this. Why you think I don't like when sisters go places with like 50 kids and there's 2 of y'all? Because I know the plot. I know the plan.
The strategies, the methods
Thank you.
of the serpent.
I know the methods. I know what niggas is thinking. I know what damn grind balls is thinking. Right? And I know what the weaknesses are because I sit back and I watch y'all move around with your kids. And one gets so distracting that you neglect the others. I've seen sisters literally just walk to their car, not even thinking their kids are behind them, but the children are like little ducklings. They're paddling behind them and here come a car. And it's like, whoa, whoa. And it's like, I didn't even know they were behind me. How? They're your kids. They follow you everywhere you go. How did you not know? How did you not know they were behind you, sis? You can't use I don't know with somebody else's kids. But see, and we're touching on things on different levels, right? Just how the kids are dealt with. The serpent knows how to get you off your game with that. How you deal with your husband, they know how to get you off your game with that. And then when things go wrong, you're the one left trying to pick up the pieces. The serpent, where is he at? He off to the next victim. While you gotta go and explain to hubby. While you gotta explain to your family. While you gotta eat yolk. Right? The egg is in your eye. Right?
The serpent, he got many victims. He dealing with many victims at the same time. He juggling victims. He's crafty. He's ambitious. He doesn't just settle for one. Who settles for one victim? When you can get a lot of things from a lot of different people. You can exploit a lot of different people at a lot of different times.
With ease.
Because he employs this method. It's a very dangerous method. When you think about it, look at what happened with Eve. We got talked. It wasn't no control, forced, grabbed you up and said, no, you ain't doing this, you're gonna do things my way, slap you around. Nah, got rizzed.
You know what's funny? The devil got y'all hating. Now I'm about to switch a little bit topic real quick. I'm just highlighting the things that the devil got y'all just so whack about. The devil got y'all hating multiple wives. Some men and a lot of women hate multiple wives. But the worst relationship in the entire Bible was a monogamous relationship.
Dang.
They got y'all like, multiple wives, it's so wrong, and da-da-da-da, and I don't like it, and I'm in my feelings. But the worst relationship we ever read about in the scriptures is Adam and Eve. It literally caused the downfall of man. Make that make sense. How come they don't talk about how bad their relationship is? They don't talk about how bad one woman, one man is, but all of a sudden, when it comes to polygyny, when it comes to multiple ribs, it's like you start to shrink up like it's so bad. But they fail to remind you how bad Adam and Eve was. That it was like the worst thing that ever happened to man. Yeah. That like she was the worst wife ever. Damn. And she had one man. What was her complaint? What was her complaint? Like she had the man. Think about it.
The man.
She had a man that was dealing with the Most High on every level, and she still transgressed against him.
Intimately.
Think about it.
Dang.
She had Adam.
He ain't no more the man than Adam.
I don't think. Like in those times, no. Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
And their relationship ends up being the worst relationship that we read about in the scriptures. But they got y'all thinking that because Solomon had 1,000 wives, that's what made him go off. Because David had a bunch of wives, that's the thing to highlight. Y'all gotta really see what's going on. You gotta really take a step back and look at how these methods are employed to like distort your outlook. Right? Remember, Satan is the damn angel of obscurity. He makes things murky. He pulls the wool over your eyes and he doesn't let you see things clearly. Right? And that's all he does is just bring obscurity to the picture. And it's up to us as men of light, as the women of light, as the children of Israel. It's up to us to shine that light and let that light pierce through that obscurity. The Most High has given us enough that we can see through the devil. We can see through Satan. We can see through his obscurity. But you got to decloud, you know what I'm saying? You got to declog your brains, man, from all the nonsense that has been put out through your whole life cycle. They've given you something to hate about the Bible, about God, about the Most High, about Christ, about your marriage, about your children. They've given you reasons to sit back and say, man, I wonder what life would have been like if I ain't had these little niggas. If I ain't had them, I would have been better off. I would have been a supermodel. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You wasn't going to be a supermodel, sis. You wasn't going to be America's Next Top Model. You wasn't going to be on Bad Girls Club. You wasn't going to be a cheerleader for the Cowboys. You wasn't going to be none of that. You was going to be a regular chick running around your neighborhood. That's it. But then guess what? The Most High seen better for you. And he gave you that Adam-like man. So you can't sit back and think about the regrets and what you coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, da. If I ain't have him, I'd be able to do this, that, and the third. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have him, you'd probably be dead.
You'd be dead inside for sure. You'd definitely be soulless, just a corpse walking. I see dead people all the time. It's crazy, like my mind and the way, it's almost like how the scriptures will use allegory to describe a thing. Like I see things like that. Like I'll see a person weighed down by demons. Like they're just hanging all on them, like literally. Like I'll literally see like things just hanging on them. Or I'll see someone that's like in quicksand or like in a tar pit. And they're like, it's either you see them and they just accepted life as it is. This is just what it is. I got demons and that's my life. Or I'm in quicksand and I'm just stuck here. That's what it is. Or I'm in the tar of demons and they're just latching on to me. You know, like how venom turns into venom, like just engulfs them. They can be like, oh, that's just me. We are demons. That they could just succumb to it. Or they could be fighting it. And you're like, no, I'm not venom. Like, they trying to fight it off, and
that's hilarious.
You see them fight. I can see the fight in some people.
I'm not venom.
I'm anti-venom. And I see people fighting demons, and I'll see people dealing with issues, and it's like, okay, well, you're doing it by yourself. Let's use a different method, because obviously your method isn't working. Let's come to a true method. Let's come to a biblical based method. Give me Ecclesiastes. This will be the last scripture. Ecclesiastes 25 and verse 24. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 24, chapter 25 and verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Okay, through the lack of knowledge and through the subtlety and methods of the serpent, through her came sin. Go ahead.
And through her we all died.
So because she fell into a method and she used her own method, which was she thought she could fight it off, or she thought that she was strong, independent, and she could resist the wiles of the serpent. She could resist there was something in the definition earlier. It said she thought that she could resist the principles and techniques of scientific inquiries. Like, if you do this, this will happen. Like, regardless, if you go this way, you're going to end up right there. She thought that she can change the end result by still doing the same thing. Nothing could change if you're in that path. If you keep going down that path, if you're still using the same method, nothing will change. You feel like you're fighting it. You feel like you might be able to overcome it, but no, you still find yourself in the same place that you always find yourself at. We all die because of that. Sin has came into the world and we all die because of that. Verse 25.
Verse 25. Give the water no passage.
Cut that off. Cut that way of thinking off. Cut that method off. Stop being tricked and fooled by the methods of Satan. Stop being tricked and fooled by the methods of the world, the methods of the serpent. There's many serpents. That seed of the serpent and the seed of the father, or the seed of the serpent has multiplied like weeds. There's serpents all over the place. And some of y'all were serpents before you came into the knowledge. So like Kwazafi said, he know both sides because he was a serpent too. I was too. I know. It's like I can use a certain method to get a result that I want, but I choose not to use it. I know the knowledge of good and evil, and I choose to use the good versus the evil, because I choose the ways of the Most High over the ways of the world. That's why that knowledge of good and evil wasn't given at that time, because they weren't ready to handle it. They didn't receive the knowledge, the wisdom, and instruction and discretion in order to use it properly. So the Most High didn't want them to have access to that yet. But the serpent, he had all the access. He had all the access. He had all the riz. He had all the charisma, the charm, the good looks, the smooth words. Don't give the water no passage. You can finish the scripture.
Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get abroad.
And we're gonna time out right there. We're gonna part two this. The next point, if you want to write it down, the next point where we're gonna start out in the next class is there are many devils. Satan has multiplied his seed. There are many devils. Satan has multiplied his seed.
That is. That is.
And you know, and just on that real quick, that riz, right? That riz, that charisma, that method. Hitch. Remember Hitch?
I remember Hitch.
He's a dating coach.
That was my movie. That was my movie.
Why was Will Smith? Why are there people like Hitches in the world for real? Because that wasn't just a fictional story. That's real. There's real dating coaches, because they will give you a method, and if you follow the method, you will get the woman.
And they'll manipulate circumstance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll manipulate things so you can get the woman. Like Okay, well, when she texts this, you text something like this. When she does this, just ignore her. When she does that, ghost her. Ghosting is a manipulative trait.
Yep.
That's super and highly manipulative. Leaving someone in limbo like that, very manipulative. But that's the trait of the world. But anyways, we're gonna get more into that in the next class. Y'all got any questions? None? None? Y'all good? You love me, you hate me? Or us?
I have a scripture.
What you got?
This was hitting on the point of Eve. This scripture just highlighted that much more because, like, as y'all were bringing up, this monogamous relationship between Adam and Eve and what the action that Eve took. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. This woman brought down heaven.
She did.
That's the
Yeah.
This woman brought down the kingdom for this man.
And I tell you this,
That's crazy.
not only will women bring down the kingdom, there's times where a woman will refuse to enter into the kingdom.
Lot's wife.
Remember Lot's wife. This guy is sharp. And this wasn't meant to be like just a woman's class or anything like that, but it's just to highlight the methods that's used out there.
It's okay. You can blame me out. You can blame me, brother.
It's easy. It's easier to articulate, and it's very visible through the scriptures, through Eve and her interaction with the serpent.
Yeah.
And like I said in the beginning of class, what I wanted to highlight was the methods. There's many different methods, and if it's used, they're gonna get the results. But who has wisdom? Who received the wisdom of the Most High to be able to identify when people are using these different tactics with you? Or are you a serpent and do you use these type of tactics on people? Where are you at on the spectrum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, I know that's used for people on the spectrum. Hey, with that, I'd like to thank everyone that hung in for the whole 2 hours. Looks like we got 20 viewers. Oh, dropped down to 16.
Nervous.
Thank you for joining us.
All 44.
With that, we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom. Start going in on the sisters. They start